Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 3 of the PEV Rider Profiles series. So today we are not interviewing somebody who is riding an electric unicycle, but on a device that is very similar in the fact that it only has also one wheel. And yet it is actually called a Onewheel. So let's go.
My name is Rachael and I ride a Onewheel XR. I had a friend that was visiting me from out of town and he had a Onewheel and we went camping for the whole weekend and he taught me how to ride it and I ended up riding it like the whole weekend in the campground and I just loved it. And after that I had to buy one. I was immediately obsessed. I haven't ridden any other PEVs before. I haven't even ridden a skateboard before. It was totally new to me. I fell off a lot at first, but I just kept trying and then I got good at it and I loved it. I ride the Onewheel purely for fun. I wish I could ride it to work, but I work at the airport post security, so I can't really get it past TSA or I would ride it to work. But I ride it every day, even if it's just around the block a couple times, just for fun. I love listening to music and just cruising around. And I ride in my neighborhood, I ride anywhere really. And I've gotten used to, I guess, people's stares, you know, like at first it was kind of uncomfortable, like everybody's staring at me. But now I've gotten used to it. I just kind of smile and wave and sometimes I'll take my music out of my ears so I can hear if they say anything to me or whatever. A lot of people have questions about, you know, how does it go, how fast does it go and all that. So it's an interesting conversation piece for sure for people. I haven't had anybody really ask me to try it, except for like my brother, my kids, and I had like a little kid one time that wanted to ride it, and I was like, it's kind of hard, but yeah, luckily I haven't really had anybody, but if I did, I would probably let them ride it because, you know, they're built like tanks, so I feel like, you know, they couldn't really hurt it. Family thinks it's awesome. I mean, I've been riding motorcycles for about a decade, and they love that too. I grew up around motorcycles, so they were used to me riding that. When I got the Onewheel, they just thought it was really cool. My son, he does ride it. My daughter isn't quite used to it yet. She'll ride it a little in the house, but yeah, she's not used to it yet. But I want her to get into it because I would totally buy a couple more so we could all ride around together. My favorite place to ride currently is the parklands. I just like the little loop, how it's wide, and the sidewalk is kind of annoying with the bumps every 2 seconds. I ride mostly around my neighborhood, and there's like a school by my house, and I'll go up and ride around the field up there. Like I'm practicing to ride on the trails and stuff, so I like to go in the grass when I can just to get used to the bumpiness. I learned in the grass, and I feel like that helped me because once I got on the pavement, I was like, wow, this is a lot easier. So, you know, you just have to like keep your ankles loose really when you're in the grass. I always ride with my AirPods because I have to have my music. I mean, I don't have to have it, but it makes it a lot more enjoyable. That's one of my favorite things about the Onewheel is because I can listen to my music when I ride my motorcycle. I don't really listen to music. I do have a helmet for trail riding, but when I'm just cruising around, I don't wear any protective gear. It's probably a good idea for anybody to always wear protective gear, of course, but I just choose not to. I don't ride very fast usually. My, you know, cruising average speed is about 10 to 12 miles an hour, so I haven't had any, you know, bad falls or anything. Usually if I'm about to fall off, I can run it out, you know, just jump off, try to jump off with both feet so you don't end up doing the splits. And yeah, that's about it. I'll either wear a backpack or a fanny pack or whatever with my keys and everything in it. And that's about it, as long as I have my music. That's the most important thing. Well, my friend that taught me on the Onewheel, He had an XR, and I guess I didn't really even know about other PEVs yet. I just fell in love with the feeling. It's just the best feeling, you know, it's just like a free, awesome feeling to ride. And, you know, you can be in your own world and just ride. And it's fun to ride with other people too, for sure. But yeah, I didn't really know about other PEVs yet. So now that I do, you know, I am interested in maybe learning an EUC, because I know you can go a lot farther. And I think e-bikes are cool too.